Well, that actually worked out pretty well. You were practicing that technique, and I think I got it down. Well, it is finally 2023, and I hope everyone had a very good 2020 Part 3, because I see this year is going to be pretty much the sequel in this whole cinematic, messed up dumpster fire universe that we've managed to get ourselves into. It seems the past 3 years at this point have been nothing but a massive roller coaster ride that keeps teasing on whether or not it's going to be loop-de-looping straight down into the ground like a really bad roller coaster tycoon game. And this massive dumpster fire that we've had for the past few years has been oozing and congealing together to basically make, on a personal level, this anxiety-driven depression that has caused the raceways of my mind to constantly repeat over and over again the thoughts of self-deletion, but I still go. I still continue on, mostly because of nothing more than the pure 100% 250 proof distilled 5 times from the corn mash of malice that is spite. And nothing gets that spite boiling more than people who just don't know what they're talking about and do really stupid things in the same vein. And while I could take and sit here and call them many names under the book, we are going to take and call them clowns, because they say funny stuff, they do funny stuff, therefore they are clowns. And boy, the past year has seen quite a few clowns of the furry fandom. Not clowns in the furry fandom, I'm not talking about them. There are plenty of them, and some of them just say stupid things at the wrong time, and then they apologize, and usually I'm okay with that. No. I'm talking about the people who are outside of the fandom that usually talk about the bad stuff about the fandom that seems like that's the only thing that it is. And while there has been a few, like I have said, there are 2 that come to mind pretty well in the gray matter upstairs that I would like to actually mention today, and would actually like to reward them with an award, the 2022 Clown of the Furry Fandom. Or Clown to the Furry Fandom, I guess, because they're not technically in the fandom. And boy, the first one on the list is a doozy, that being Candace Taylor, a Republican candidate from, I think, Michigan. I don't know. I don't necessarily care. She is an absolute clown, especially for what I'm about to take and talk about right now. So what exactly did Candace Taylor take and talk about with the furry fandom that got everybody wild up? Well, she says, the furry days are over when I'm governor. Public school is for academics, not fairy tales. Now, I'm not going to sit here and get into things like my opinions on politics or religion and things like that. This isn't the channel for it. But you know how the saying goes, opinions are like buttholes. Everybody has them, though some people's are a lot dirtier than the others. This isn't the time I'm going to go into it, but I have to say that this is a very misguided tweet by the lovely clown that is Candace Taylor. And who cares? Why is it that we can't learn at least about fairy tales and stuff like that in schools? I mean, that's technically part of history, so why not? And I guarantee you, speaking from experience, that people who are in middle school and high school that are furries and decide that they want to be furries are not as active in the fandom as people who have disposable income, as you can take and tell by the fursuit. That is something that is very expensive and not very easy to come by when you're broke and 12 years old. And I'm going to go out on a huge limb here and say that Candace Taylor is probably a Christian. Like I said, I'm not taking and giving any of my opinions on stuff, but I'm pretty sure most other Christians think that other religions are fairy tales. So what are you going to do? Take and ban the teaching of other religions in schools? Yeah, take and do that and see how far that gets you. What's also really fun about this tweet is that she got ratioed pretty hard by Bluefalf too. So that's always a fun thing. If you're just somebody online and you talk about furries in a negative light and Bluefalf comes around, you're probably going to get ratioed pretty hard. And the next candidate we have for the Clown to the Furry Fandom of 2022 is actually a twofer. At MFF last year, which at the making of this video was literally like a month ago, there has been 2 protesters that has come outside in the cold winter night to protest MFF, saying on the signs, "This is not normal, and this is what a dying society looks like." Yes, because a bunch of adults dressing up as animals is the death of society, despite the fact that that is something that has been going on now technically for a very, very, very long time. They can see headdresses and stuff like that. Yes, I do consider that mostly kind of a prehistoric fursuit, I guess, in some ways. The whole idea of having an animal spirit as well is something that is very common throughout, especially Native American history. So I don't exactly see what the problem is wearing a wolf head every once in a while, despite the fact that the person is 30 plus years old. Just let people do what they want. That's my motto. Just live and let live. As long as you're not necessarily harming anybody else, then why even muster up the bother to do it? However, going back to this picture here, it's kind of funny because the guy is holding the poster that says "This is what a dying society looks like," and the arrows are going to the side, pointing to the lovely young lady there, seeming like she is the problem of why society is dying. And you know what? Maybe they know each other on a personal level, and he's actually trying to convey some sort of message that she's the problem. Like this isn't a protest to the fandom or anything. This is this guy who said, "Hey, let's go out and protest," and then he made this sign specifically to be like, get this person out of here. She is a problem. But all joking aside, I honestly don't exactly understand if this is some kind of joke or not that they're trying to do. Like, haha, we're just out here for the laughs. And I mean, do they have some sort of message to convey, I guess? Like, what are they even a part of? Oh, that would explain it. Well, I guess we now know why they're out here. Well, I guess there's no shocker there. They can come to a place where there's a lot of people who are LGBT, especially in the fandom, that is very pronounced, and have a jacket on that takes and clearly speaks who you're for. The past few years, I'm honestly kind of glad a lot of people have been stepping up to the microphone and saying the quiet parts out loud, because that gives us an idea of who we should probably be fighting for and all that stuff. But yeah, this I guess this doesn't surprise me. Although in my head canon, I'm still going to take and pretend like this guy has a problem with this girl and the arrows are pointing to her, because apparently she's got problems. And the only person who knows, and the only person who really cares about letting the world know that she has problems, is this guy. Godspeed, man. Letting the world know that your friend, girlfriend, I don't know, is crazy. I don't know. But like I said, that's my headcanon. That's the story I'm going with. And with both of our candidates finally locked in, I would like to present the 2022 Clown to the Furry Fandom reward goes to everybody who talks like this about the furry fandom. Like everybody. Like nobody. Everybody here who takes and talks garbage about the furry fandom in this light gets the reward. Everybody gets the reward. You bunch of clowns. To Candace Taylor, go read a book. To these 2 people who are protesting at MFF, also, take and talk to a furry and actually take and get their opinions on a lot of things. To the furry haters, go, I don't know, go play in traffic or something like that. We don't want that garbage. We don't want that garbage. We deal with it enough. We just don't want it. I'm sorry. Just go play Fortnite or something, because I know you're like 12 years old. But that is where I'm going to go ahead and end this video, everybody. Thank you all for watching, and leave down in the comments, what was your favorite moment of 2022? If you can possibly somehow muster up something that you actually liked from the past year. Or take and tell me what furry clown you would have liked to actually see win the reward personally, because I personally would like to see Candace Taylor get this reward. In fact, I might even mail her a small trophy, because I'm pretty sure that her mailing address is public, considering that she is someone who has run for office before. Also, it'd be pretty cool of you to take and go check out my other stuff on YouTube. Just take and go watch another video. That'd be pretty cool of you. I also have socials and stuff down below. I also stream pretty frequently. I have Twitch down in the comments. I take and stream there most frequently. And of course, I stream on here. I would love to see you in the chat as well, taking and just chatting with everybody, because that's what you do in a chat. So here is to a new year, hopefully a better year, a year that honestly I don't see getting any better, but who knows, something could look up. But until that time, we will take and see you in the next video. I'm out.